Discord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to open up Discord.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in charge of writing the thing again? That might help me. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the eraser.
I like it. It's magnetic.
It is a magnet.
Just like Doug.
I am a magnetic man. Okay, it looks like Stevie's all ready to go.
Stephen King.
Oh yeah, here we go. Stevie! Stevie! Stevie!
Earth to Stevie. Do you come in? Do you copy?
Hello? Yeah.
Is that working?
I think so.
Did I spell it right?
Oh yeah. You did. Okay. Some things just can't be more straight. Oh, we already read that. Stevie, get on the phone.
Discord us.
Or are you on the phone? And is it not, the audio just not working? Stevie!
Okay, maybe now it works.
Oh, hello. Yes, yes. I hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
Look, I just mash keys sometimes and like turn the microphone off.
Oh well. Well, you figured it out.
Figure out which one will fix that, and I'm a millennial. Leave me alone.
It's okay. We're gonna be all right.
I'm too old for this newfangled technology on the information superhighway.
Cable guy.
Like the Jim Carrey film. We could do that one day. Anyway, what do you say, Stevie?
What about Cable Guy?
We just
the information superhighway.
Yeah.
But that's what we called it in the 90s.
Yes, this is true.
I love it.
Let's I typed in fever pitch already into.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now.
Bloody hell.
But it's right here though. I can click it. It's right here. 2005 film.
Jimmy Fallon.
Fever pitch. 2005 film.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, this is a romantic comedy about baseball, and the main characters are played by Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon. And I didn't even know Jimmy Fallon was in movies before this, honestly, but he's in movies.
He's in a few.
He's in more than just this one.
Taxi is another one he's in, with Queen Latifah.
Oh, I love Queen Latifah.
We should watch that if you haven't seen it.
I'm down. I'm a fan of Queen
Sure.
Latifah.
And
I'll
Giselle.
watch any favorite Queen.
Tom Brady's wife is in it too.
I named one of my first pipes Green Latifah because it was green.
Yes.
I thought that was necessary to share.
Yes, it was.
Okay, let's move it on.
Did you name the bong I gave you?
I haven't yet. We could do a poll.
We should name it on the stream.
Stevie, you want to do a poll for what we can have a bunch of weird names. We can name the bong.
What? You want to have a bong named Brenda too?
No, not Brenda can't be an option. Not everything can be named Brenda. Brenda is the fish, and that's fine. But it's got to be other
Brenda
options.
too, like I. Brenda the second, Brenda Jr.
Or what about Hugh for the bong?
Like you're hitting your
Alright,
dad.
your bong is now Hugh.
Yeah, that's weird.
The poll needed.
Why did I suggest that?
Man.
You know where all of my points would go.
Oh well, it's too late. It's done. Moving on. Why you can't hear me? Oh, we figured that out. Okay. We're here. Fever Pitch is a 2005 film, and it's about Jimmy Fallon being obsessed with baseball and trying to date
And he's
Drew
a
Barrymore.
30-something, and Drew Barrymore is a 30-something, and she has a finance job.
And she makes that money, and Jimmy Fallon's a
He
school
teaches
teacher.
math.
And he don't make that money, like as much money. I'm sure he makes like a little bit of money, but not, teachers don't make much, especially in the States. They're underpaid here too, in my opinion.
But
But finding a man who likes kids is appealing.
Yeah,
True.
he's like
likes kids in the right
he's
way.
the perfect guy, except for he's obsessed with baseball. Basically, is the plot of this movie.
What's wrong with that?
Because well, to this extent, this movie paints the picture. To a certain extent, it does become a problem when he prioritizes baseball over Drew Barrymore and like her family and stuff.
life's about moments, right? You do want to spend the right moments with the right people, that's for damn sure. But there's some amazing sports moments. He freaks out about one in this
Yes.
movie that when you see them and you're into it, you get a different kind of feeling that you can't really explain. It's weird for sure, but like watching a hockey game, if I watch my team score in overtime, like the feeling I get, it's hard, it's undescribable.
No, like I get it. He loves anything, like anything. Like I feel like I would. I'm sorry. I think I would like this movie if it was about something else a little more. I didn't hate this movie. In fact, I kind of liked it. It was fine. But I probably like Major League a little more.
Hell yeah.
But this was fine. It just, yeah, I would have liked it more if it was like about a guy who was obsessed with horror movies or something. You know, I feel like I would like that more. And he was
movie.
obsessed with that.
Let's make that.
Bag of hair.
Yeah, that's a scene in this movie. The bag of hair. They talk about
Drew Barrymore's friends.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore's friends. There's a few scenes like this. They're talking about Jimmy Fallon's character, and it's like, oh, he seems too good to be true. He's got to be too good to be true.
There's something wrong
What
with
could
him.
be the thing that's wrong
There's
with
something
him?
wrong with all of us.
And they start talking about some other woman who went out with some other guy, and his problem was he seemed perfect too, but his problem was he kept all her hair in a bag or something.
All of his hair and nail clippings from his entire life.
Oh, from his entire, yeah, it was something just weird.
Disgusting.
It was something gross like that. So that was the bad thing about that guy. But the bad thing
You
about
guys know that's an urban legend, right? It's not a thing that actually happens.
well, in this movie, it's real.
It's real to them.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
I heard it from a friend.
I-
Or a friend of mine.
I love the guy friend group and the girl friend group in this. Like they're both.
They're both pretty good.
I like the chemistry going on.
Entertaining.
Like especially when the girls start exercising together and they have that boxing scene is next level. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, the one where they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
The one gets punched in the face.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I have a
awesome.
mild problem with that scene.
Okay.
Mild. Because at the way they end it, they're just so like, we should stop going here.
We should totally stop coming
And it's
here.
like, wouldn't you be like, just like address the punch more and like talk about it a little bit?
Do you know girls at all?
I guess not.
You're
but
just gonna move past it.
I
Hope
get-
you stay friends.
maybe you're right. Maybe that's more realistic. But it seemed weird to me. But yeah. What do you think, Stevie? Is that weird? Is that a girl thing or a guy
the
thing?
girl group actually does address how the alpha bitch here is trying to sabotage Drew's career, and relationship. I'm super baked. Sorry, guys.
me
It's
too. Me
okay.
too. You saw me take those 5 foods.
We're all
Yeah.
baked.
It's okay.
But you know, this is a thing that like female people do to each other, and it's awful,
Okay,
right?
so it's the
Just
truth.
planting seeds of
This
doubt
is
here
realistic.
and there. Right?
Okay.
Like this is feminine social gaslighting stuff, and it
Yeah.
happens everywhere, all the time.
I guess then it's realistic, but I still just want people to be nicer.
Right.
So I
Like,
still didn't like it,
when all the-
but I get it.
All
That's
the
fair.
boys start getting nasty too when they want tickets to different games, and then they start telling Ben, "No, I did this for you. I did this for you. and I
Yeah.
did this." Like that's a great scene
And then
too.
And he
Jim-
makes them jam.
Jimmy
I
Fallon.
love that
That's the
scene.
best
It's so
Jimmy,
good.
Jimmy Fallon makes
Put
a
that
dance.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think
Dance off.
those look like Tampa Bay dance moves, not New York dance moves?
Yeah, and another note that I personally didn't like about this movie, I know I'm shitting on this too much.
No, it's fine.
But I didn't like the fact that there's so many jokes that you have to know about the sport to get. There's not like a huge amount, but there was a few. And I'm like, I don't fucking know who that guy is. Or whatever. It's like, I don't give a shit about
They
that.
mention a lot of names in this that
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Like I know Babe Ruth, obviously.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
knows
yeah,
Babe
like
Ruth.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Babe Ruth's
Everyone
the
knows
big
that
one. That's the big one you gotta know.
The Bambino. And I even know the
Because
Bambino.
the Red Sox didn't
Yeah.
win since they traded Babe Ruth. And then all the other names are just casualties of the Red Sox.
Yeah,
curse.
because this is, and I didn't even know about the baseball history of it. 'Cause I'm assuming this is true. Like this
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
happened.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
What?
You do realize that this is a date movie, right?
No, I do. It's a total rom com, but it's the baseball. I'm criticizing the baseball.
Trivia
They
is
got-
there so that the straight man can tell the
Okay.
straight girl.
Yeah, well,
I know shit.
And in
I'm bored.
America-
I'm so angry.
I'd rather watch a more girly rom-com. Honestly.
In America, baseball's
like
way
13,
bigger.
13 going on 30. I love 13 going on 30. I think it's excellent.
Interesting.
Anyway, we're not talking about that movie right now. I stand Mark Ruffalo. Anyway,
Solid.
this movie, Fever Pitch. I have the Wikipedia open. Did it make some money? I noticed that Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs way up. So if you don't know Ebert and Roper, after Siskel died, Roper took over for Ebert.
Well,
for Siskel.
I mean, movie making wise, it's super tight.
It's
like,
not bad. Like, it's not bad. And I'm just not the demographic.
Yeah.
You know, like, I get it. They made a good baseball rom-com for the most part, but it's just not.
You found too much baseball in it.
There's a little too much baseball for the baseball rom-com. For me. You're allowed to like it if you like it.
Well, yeah. Did you like Stephen King's opening pitch?
Was that actually him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like
They
that.
filmed a
What
lot
would
of.
it be?
Sorry, go ahead,
I
Steve.
thought it could maybe be the Monkey Bone guy, the guy that's in Monkey Bone for the one scene that played Stephen King, not Chris Kattan. Sorry, Stevie. Go ahead.
He is a Sox fan. There's no way he would decline the part.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
And I'm sure
No,
that was a
you're
real
right.
game. Like, I think they filmed a lot of real games in this movie.
Oh no, it seemed legit. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And yeah, no, like what I was saying before with the baseball.
It's in a real time, a real part of our history, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. No. Exactly. That's what I'm
Because
saying. Yeah.
The baseball tournament was won or whatever. Those things.
And it was the
happened,
first
right?
time in like 100 years or whatever.
They
or
won the
like-
World Series
Or
that
like
year, yeah.
85 years or whatever it was. It was like a long time.
Did you like the montage at the end where they were like, they won this game, then Ben and her got engaged, and the rest is history.
It was fine,
Yeah.
I guess. He was like,
I
well,
like the old guy narrator.
And
yeah, I kind of forgot about that guy because he's only at the beginning and at the end.
Al Waterman, I sell sponges.
I could have used maybe another one in the
I
middle.
want my sponges back.
Was that who was narrating it? It was that guy. Okay, that's funny. Yeah,
Yep, the sponge man.
the sponge thing was funny.
Just
I liked
handing
the
free
sponge.
sponges
I
to
loved
everybody.
When he was shaming the shit out of that guy for selling the tickets, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're giving away the most beautiful gift in your entire life. Like,
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck's wrong with you, bud?
That your uncle's had forever, and
Yeah.
you're just like shitting on his memory pretty much right now.
They were all pissed.
Over a girl?
And he didn't even have the girl right then, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
I really didn't like that.
But the
yeah,
re-
me neither.
Honestly, I didn't have a problem.
But that's the moment. That's the moment Drew Barrymore
I really-
falls over the medium-sized wall, which is super high in center field. So
I
she
will
fell
gi-
like
Yeah,
30 feet
I'll give this movie that. I really
Didn't
liked
she
that
though?
scene. I liked her running through the
across
field.
the field. Yeah,
It-
hiding
it
behind
was-
Johnny Damon.
It
and
was
stuff.
cute. It
Oh,
was really cute.
And that's then she rips up the contract. It's so the climax is great. You know.
No, honestly, I think it works with the Jimmy Fallon selling the tickets because the way he says, he's like, it would remind me of the thing I gave up if I came here and everything.
Right.
So it made enough sense to me. It's like, okay. Because I was wondering that too. It was like, why would he do that? But that line made me forgive that part of it.
Fair enough.
But, yeah, I like the ending. I like that. I'll say that. I quite like the ending.
This was being a dramatic man baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically the plot of this. He's a man
Like, nothing
child.
bad happens to him. Everything bad happens to the girl. She gets sick and misses their first date, right?
Yeah.
But he's
And then he gets to
depressed
be all
and,
sexy
and eating
cleaning
pizza.
her toilet and shit.
How sexy was that scene though? Can you
That
imagine?
was so hot. I squirted.
When Jimmy Fallon. Oh yeah, that was
When
a
he's
good
cleaning
scene.
the toilet.
Because that shows just how like nice a guy is. That's the introduction to him.
And
sort
he
of.
understands the dichotomy between men and women when he is like, I brought some movies over, right? And then some Japanese porn. I mean, for me, obviously, for later. But then it's like, what movies do you like when you're sick? Annie Hall is like, what? This is crazy. He pulls out Roadhouse.
I definitely laughed. I
That
definitely
was
laughed.
cute.
That's Doug on a first date.
I definitely laughed at that. Because yeah, I gave Roadhouse quite a bit huge
9.9.
huge review.
If I recall.
Huge good rating for it. Well, it's so awesome. I stand by Roadhouse.
It is
To
awesome.
the end.
Fever Pitch is
But
less
the
awesome,
sick
but
movie, you guys.
Yes.
I'm sure you can agree with
Mystery
this.
Man.
The best movie for when you're sick is The Princess Bride.
Oof, I don't know. It's fine.
I don't like that movie.
I reviewed it on here before, and I thought we had the consensus of me and everyone in the chat was sort of like, it's somewhat overrated. It's
I
fine,
think it's highly
but
overrated.
it's somewhat
Oh
overrated.
damn, I don't remember that. Okay, never mind. Disregard.
It's supposed to be
It's
bad,
wrong.
right?
No, you're not wrong. It's an
Isn't
opinion.
Princess Bride supposed to be bad? Like, it's like...
No, it's supposed to be a parody of like fantasy
It's
films.
campy as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's good, but I just think it's a little
There's parts of
overhyped.
it that are awesome. Like,
Yeah, like
my name is Indigo Montoya.
Yeah,
You
I'm
killed my
prepared to
father.
die.
Prepare to die.
And like the rat creature and there's cool bits, like there's cool effects.
I
and
had
stuff.
a millennial teacher
Yeah.
in high school who made us watch it for social studies class. So
Well, that'll be fun to watch in school.
I had to
It's
watch
better than
it.
school.
True. Very true.
But
But it made me extra critical.
Well, you guys,
That's
I'm
fair.
sure there was another bad thing that happened to Drew. Did she have like allergies or something?
oh, she got hit in the head with a baseball.
Yeah, she got smoked in the head.
That was
Yeah.
I liked that part because I wasn't expecting it, and that was the most unpredictable thing
the
about the whole
crazy
movie for
foul
me.
ball when she's on
Yeah.
her laptop.
Because I didn't expect that. And then another thing I'll give this one credit for is that it has a little more, because in most romantic comedies it's like one or two bits where the two people are mad at each other. There's like 3 or 4 where they're mad at each other. So I don't know. Credit for that, for a little more drama. Well, I don't know, it made it a little more spicy. A little more
Yes.
spicy, and that's good for me, anyway.
Because they are good performances in this. Like, Jimmy Fallon's not the best actor, but he gives a few good scenes, and Drew Barrymore is always good.
She is great, but I think her chemistry with Hugh Grant is better than her chemistry with Jimmy Fallon. But I'm extremely biased. I love Hugh Grant. I was gonna vouch for
You
him.
love music and lyrics, man.
It's my favorite rom-com. I've said it, I'll say it again. We should review it one of these days. But
You don't care about his sketchy past, eh?
I've heard some stuff. Let's not talk about yes. Look it up if you want to know what we're talking about. But Hugh Grant, just focus on the actor. He's a good actor.
Drew Barrymore, she's in this.
Drew Barrymore. Yes, I'm sorry. I get off
It's all
topic.
good, all
But I was
good.
just trying to. The point of that was sort of to say that I don't think Jimmy Fallon's the greatest actor of all time.
Definitely not. I can't even imagine how many takes they had to take.
Yeah.
Because of him
Yeah.
cracking up.
I would.
Like,
Mediocre man who was playing a mediocre man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty good
Yeah.
at that, yeah.
That's
he
a
had the
good
perfect body shape.
Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta put up Stevie's picture.
I do have to
Yeah.
comment about one scene I always find hilarious when she leaves him and he's just sitting in the dark eating
Where did
chicken
I put
wings,
it?
bottomless chicken wings, and watching reruns of the
Doug?
Boston Blues. No,
No, Jimmy
Uh,
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's character. And then his friends come in and clean him up, and they got him in the shower, they're hosing him down, and the one guy is shaving his private areas.
Yes.
And he's
I'm a
like,
doctor!
he's like, relax, I'm a doctor. And he's like, do you not want me
Nice.
to? No, I don't want you to. Get out of here. Then he makes them all leave. But he's an anesthesiologist, so I mean, he is a doctor, but like, he's just knocking people out.
Yeah, and he's touching his junk. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, I remember that scene.
So funny.
I like that.
There were some funny scenes. You also, I forgot to erase your rating, so you.
Oh,
definitely-
yeah, this is
He
not...
gave Fever Pitch a 8 out of 10. You see it, people.
No!
That's my bad.
I'm just gonna use my finger. I don't know where the thing is. Or what's behind it. That's okay, it's too late. It's gone. Okay.
Really, I don't see beyond his first impression there. I don't see the appeal character, right? It's like, oh, he's a teacher, he's nice to kids, and he's cleaning up my bar.
And he's
But
available.
then everything after that is some fucking bullshit.
He's the ideal man, except for the baseball thing, is the basic, what I gather from
Yeah,
it.
well, what about the Prince Charming guy that's there swooping up her dog and drinking beer late at night, and then he's just never seen again?
Yeah, that's something I thought that was lazy. I thought they were gonna have a thing where she's like, at least on a date with him.
I don't want this hot guy. I want the soft guy.
But she's like, no, I'm not on a date with him. It's just the fucking dinner party, bitch, or
Yeah.
whatever. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that guy's. Oh, I want to talk about an editing thing that I didn't like. There was. This is one scene. I think it was the first scene where Jimmy Fallon and Drew, they show them having sex anyway. It's like after one of the Red Sox games, and they're like, they're about to bone, and then they're on top of each other, whatever, and then you hear like her boss's audio cut over it, before they cut to the boss, like the next scene.
Yeah.
Like it was weird. It was.
So you're watching them bone and the boss is talking.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I didn't like that.
Interesting.
It was just for a little bit, and then they.
Pretty specific.
Yeah. So and then they and then they cut to the boss.
Has your boss interrupted one of your sex scenes?
Not yet. I haven't filmed at work.
Just his audio did. Just their audio did. I don't know who
No
his
comment.
boss is.
Thank you, Stevie. Okay, moving on. I have the Wikipedia page open.
Let's see box office numbers here.
So it did okay, but it's not great. $30 million budget, and the box office $50.5 million. So it made like $20 million.
Not
like
great.
The studio would be like, okay, we made money off it, but it wasn't. We're not doing anything else with this. That's for sure. But you know, it's not terrible.
This scene kind of seemed like a movie that they maybe. It was a write-off of some kind. That's kind of what it seemed like. Like, I don't know. Studios have certain money put away for movies already, and if they don't use it, they gotta use it kind of thing. I don't know if that was the situation.
Yeah, I'm
but
not sure either.
This is a super studio movie. Like, it's a huge studio movie.
Yeah, I would say so.
Boston's a great backdrop for a city as well.
Yeah, for a movie. Yeah, it's a big city that I've never
for
been
a movie,
to.
Yeah, I said for a city, right? It's a good backdrop for a
Yeah,
city.
I was like,
For a movie.
Boston's not real. That's what Stevie would always say.
Boston's not real.
Yeah, see?
Vancouver.
The band?
Chilliwack? I love bands named after places.
Boston isn't real.
Boston is a made-up figment of our imaginations.
Right, it's totally studio. It's like the Truman Show. They built Boston because Boston isn't real.
Who's ding-a-linging on my ding-dong over here? What's all these noises? Is that the Mike ZTV? I think it is. Oh wait, are we still connected, Stevie?
I think so.
Oh yeah, we are, right? Stevie? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. Is someone messaging me? I don't get what's going on. Anyway, this movie, they talk about the curse of the Bambino, and that basically, the
Curse of the Bambino!
Oh, he's still left. They're back. But yeah, no, the curse of the Bambino, they talk about Babe Ruth. He used to play for the Red Sox, and I didn't realize how fucking long ago this shit was. 1915 or whatever the fuck. Something like that. And then he got traded to the Yankees.
It's over 100 years ago.
And then they say that they didn't won a series since, and they won a few with Babe Ruth. But they call it the curse of the Bambino, and they haven't won since.
I think they won 3 World Series in a row or something like that.
And then they traded.
And for a bullshit trade, like...
To fund a Broadway musical.
Yeah, to fund a Broadway musical.
Yeah.
And it's true, that actually happened.
Yeah, so it was kind of funny. I like those parts because I was learning stuff. I didn't know that. Yeah, they didn't say the musical. That could have been something they could have done.
The best part about this is that the Yankees were doing this 100 years ago, and they still do this today. They just offer the best players monster contracts and just stack their team.
Yeah, and that's why, we talked about this a little bit when we talked about Moneyball, because the New York Yankees has probably the biggest budget of any of the teams, you would think.
Them in LA. For good, I mean, obviously, yeah.
That makes sense. So they can afford the best players.
LA. You ever been to LA?
No, have you?
Never.
Yeah, I've only been to America once, to Atlanta. Well, actually, twice.
Georgia.
Both to Atlanta, Georgia. And one time, we went to Atlanta, but then we did a road trip to North Carolina to a music fest.
ATL? What'd you go to ATL for?
My auntie lives there.
Oh,
so
cool.
We went to the ATL to hang out with the AUNTY. But no, this is completely off topic, but who cares? I had the best tomato and the best orange juice that I've ever had in my life in Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
The tomato was like fresh garden tomato. It was purple. I just had like a slice of it. It was firm, juicy, the most flavorful tomato If you don't like tomato, whatever.
This is the best review I've seen you do.
But even if you don't like tomatoes, you might have liked this tomato. And the orange juice, it was like golden colored. Like, I'm serious. And it was so sweet. It didn't taste like Tropicana. It didn't taste like any of that shit. It was like its own thing. It was amazing. It was from a farmer's market in Atlanta. Anyway, I don't know why I went on about that.
I love it.
Love you.
We're learning shit.
Back to the movie.
Fuck Jimmy Fallon.
I
I
don't-
don't know about your road trips.
Well, I could keep going. We went to a music festival called Leaf. It was a hippie festival in North Carolina.
Yes.
And it
Were you
was
smoking weed in the bush in North Carolina or what?
a little bit, actually.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I didn't bring any weed on the plane.
Johnny Cash.
Because you can't bring weed on the plane because that's scary as fuck. I mean, you could, and you could maybe not get caught, but I didn't want to risk it. So I just wasn't smoking weed.
Motherfucking weed on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't smoking weed. I was just drinking, having fun. Music festival was pretty cool. But then one night I went to I was like, I'm gonna go try to find the drum circle and just see what's up. And I did, and then people were passing around a joint, and I got high.
And then I got
And I think I like smoked a menthol cigarette someone gave me.
Nice.
It was wild times, let me tell you. I
Minty.
bought a beaver mask made of felt. What a good trip.
Awesome.
Anyways, well, that's enough. That's story time. Completely unrelated to Fever Pitch. Back to Fever Pitch.
But it's about America where this movie takes place. Bringing it back.
I gotta change. I forgot to do something. I gotta change the category to just chatting.
Just chatting.
Because it's definitely not music. People were probably came into this like, what the fuck is this? This isn't fucking the Panda song or whatever. Here we go.
Sorry, y'all, if that's you.
Just chatting. Come on. There we go. Okay, is it still working? Oh boy, it looks frozen.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna click something.
Or are we just frozen?
Hello. We're good. We're okay.
Frozen.
No, we're good. We're good. One time I was walked in on my boyfriend's wife. LOL.
Whoa.
Damn it! Remind me later. I don't want a software update. Goddamn.
Was it an iPhone 4?
Yeah, S.
Nice.
It was actually my first phone. Well, not my first phone. My first iPhone.
Nice.
But anyways, we're still talking about Fever Pitch. It's a baseball rom-com.
I think we're ready to rate
Yeah, I agree. I don't really have much else to say about it.
When you put this one on YouTube, you might wanna you can edit that part out if you really want.
The way I'm doing it is I'm not even like downloading them because I don't want to deal with the huge files. I'm just editing them in Twitch.
Nice.
So it's cool, but it's really limited. So you can only like drag a little bit.
Okay.
So I'll do what I can, but I
Right.
can't do much. Anyway, Fever Pitch, 6 Stevies. Wow.
That's solid.
That's lower than I thought. I was gonna go slightly higher than that.
Oh, I'm definitely going higher.
But only slightly.
I like this movie. I'm going 8 out of 10.
Whoa, that's high. Okay, I have 6.5. 6.5 for me, 6 for Stevie, 8 for G-Bergs.
I love Drew Barrymore.
And you love baseball,
Okay, yeah.
so that's why.
Yeah, I'm going 7.5, 8.
No, you're okay. You can do it for your gut. Go with your gut. That's good. That's okay.
I also love Drew Barrymore. She's adorable, but
So good.
she has a real bad time in this movie, and at the end she's stuck with Jimmy fucking Fallon.
Hey, if
Yeah.
she loves him, I'm not judging love.
Jimmy!
Love is love, Stevie.
Love is a battlefield. Okay,
I
anyway.
can't believe I just said that to defend Jimmy Fallon.
I'm concerned for the heteros.
Yeah, I feel sick.
Jimmy Fallon is the leader of the heteros. I'm just kidding.
Let's get to the